This time of year, so many of us are talking about what does Christmas mean? We've certainly been hearing kind of the commercial message of Christmas, that Christmas means getting gifts and making sacrifices and thinking about what things people around us might need or love. We've also heard the kind of the Christmas of being concerned about people who have nowhere to stay on Christmas night, people who don't have enough to eat, they don't have safe places, they don't have shelter. But Christmas means so many things. It also means an experience of the wonder and the mystery of our existence. Sometimes we just step outside of what the ordinary, the plain, the regular, and we receive a kind of gift, a sense of transcendence that might surprise us, that isn't something that we chose to experience, but which we receive as a kind of gift. I have so many happy Christmas memories, but one is wrapped up in one of the most impressive people in my life. My mother-in-law, Diane, she actually lived in her VW van. She was homeless when she went to law school and worked her way through law school and worked as a public defender, worked in the prosecutor's office, and she has so many stories of people that she helped through every single stage of her life. She started a program for young girls who got pregnant in high school, and it was called Hui Malama. It served hundreds and hundreds of girls since she founded it. When she was in midlife, she became the head coach of the local outrigger canoe team, and she brought that team from being a nothing team to being state champions, and not just state champions once, but year after year after year. And in order to do that, she set up children's programs for kids to learn about their Native Hawaiian roots, to learn about what Native Hawaiians value. She's done so many things besides being a Hawaiian activist. She's an incredibly warm and compassionate person, and she knows how to fix any kind of problem that two people will have. She's a born negotiator, and I always think of her when I think about how can you help two people to figure out how to solve a particular kind of problem. And part of the reason I think of her at Christmas was that she'd had a difficult time with church. Church didn't treat her well. And so I had never in my life, although I'd known her for 25 years, the two of us had never been in church together before. And my first time that I was preaching at Grace Cathedral, I was preaching at the 11 o'clock service. It wasn't the first time I'd ever preached at all, but my first Christmas Eve service, I was up there in the pulpit and I was telling a story about her. And while as the service started, her plane had landed in the airport and she was rushing over here, and in the middle of the sermon, there she was. She walked down the aisle in a church filled with 2,000 people, and I had a chance to just thank her for all that she's meant to me for so long. You never know what's going to happen at Christmas. God works on us in so many different kinds of ways. And my prayer for you is that you allow yourself to receive a gift that's going to be totally unexpected, but completely from God. Let yourself receive that gift. And I pray that you have a happy Christmas. My name is Malcolm Clemens Young. I'm the Dean of Grace Cathedral here in San Francisco, California, and this is More Good News.